So guys, Bitcoin's pumping, Ethereum's pumping, altcoins are pumping, some are trading sideways, and right now, a lot of crypto investors and influencers are starting to give their perspective as to what, altcoins you need to be investing in, the specific indicators you need to be focused on, and overall, the shift in sentiment around, specific sectors and overall performance in this 2024-2025 crypto bull cycle. In today's episode, I want to talk about exactly what everyone is discussing, what you need to be focusing on, and some of the great alpha that has been going on this week that is talking about exactly market shifts, specific sectors to, invest in, as well as overall what we could be seeing for this 2024-2025 crypto bull cycle. But if you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since 2023, starting to pick up some steam on this YouTube channel. Overall, just giving you guys my perspective on the space, giving you guys the specific indicators around Bitcoin, altcoins, Ethereum, and specific charts that you need to be aware of, and overall just giving you guys my perspective on the overall sentiment taking place in the markets and where you need to be, shifting your focus. Right now, guys, we're seeing a big shift from memes into utility, but there's a whole bunch of different perspectives as to what is going to be happening in this bull cycle, and I want to jump through it in a great thread that I saw from Miles Dutcher. But other than that, let's go and jump into it. So guys, as I said, there's a great thread that I want to jump through from Miles Dutcher of some great alpha that you guys need to be aware of. But just jumping through the charts, as you guys can see, Bitcoin is pumping quite nicely, sitting at 101,000. We already broke that 100,000 mark last week, which was awesome. Ethereum also broke the 4,000 mark last week as well. We're currently sitting at around 4,009, 4,010. In the total two chart, as you guys can see, all coins are still pumping up very, very significantly. And right now, guys, the sentiment in the crypto markets are really crazy. There's a whole bunch of shifts in terms of what everyone thinks is going to be happening from specific sectors, as well as with the Donald Trump win, the inauguration that's going to be happening soon. Everyone thinks altcoins are going to be ripping already. XRP is making some crazy moves, and overall everyone's just wondering exactly what is going to be happening in these next few weeks, next few months. Altcoins right now, if we look at my portfolio, AI is currently taking a slight hit, for the sector performance. I'm sure it's up for the day, but some altcoins, lower market cap coins are going to take those hits, and right now we are seeing pullbacks. But as I have said on this YouTube channel, deviations, pullbacks are for buying, guys. Dips are for buying. So I'm pretty much taking advantage of these times. But right now is really the time to position yourself very, very correctly, because if you're not, you're going to be missing out on all the gains. We talked about it previously on this YouTube channel. Whenever I was seeing the shift from memes into AI, I positioned myself very significantly and made some crazy gains off of that. I made a whole video talking about it, so if you guys are new to the channel, go and check out that video. But overall, right now, there has been some great alpha as to how the utility is moving in the markets, specific sectors to focus on, how everyone is pricing in based off of the Trump win that is taking place, and how you need to be positioning yourself to make sure you don't get wrecked. And right now, I want to jump through that great alpha that Miles Dutcher had showed earlier this week. So guys, or actually today, Miles Dutcher said X was filled with some great crypto alpha, and some of these I do skim through, but I want to give you guys the broad perspective as to what you need to focus on. So first off, he goes, the macro stage is set for further this year. He says 2025 is shaping up to be a parabolic year. Fed easing likely continues 2025, plus the geopolitical tensions likely to start to ease with Trump already easing stuff with Russia, China, and multiple others. The Bitcoin strategic reserve and elimination of capital gains tax on the US crypto likely more probable than expected. So this is gonna be really crazy, guys. If they eliminate capital gains tax on our crypto gains, it's gonna be really crazy, as well as initiating a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Expect many new protocols experimentation to come live in crypto with new administration, because Trump, guys, is starting to onboard a ton of administration that is revolved all around the crypto markets. Institutional bid for alts likely to happen, with many more potential ETF listings coming on the way. So guys, institutional companies are starting to bid on meme coins, random altcoins, and this is super bullish for altcoin investors like you and me, just because if they start to bid on the coins that we are focused on, or even in a specific sector close to our coins, we're going to start to see a gradual pump. Crypto is once again the hottest asset class in the world again. This might be the biggest cycle yet. And that's from Daniel Chang. And Miles Dutcher just, talked about how this is a macro stage for a further upside. And then he goes on to say a major dynamic shift is happening pretty much ever since Trump's victory, pretty much based around the meme coins, utility, and everything moving forward. From Andy, he says, major market market dynamic shift have happened since Trump was elected. Everyone was expecting bearish unlocks for VC coins, which hasn't really panned out. The VC coin bad meta, which we talked about earlier on this YouTube channel, guys, with bad tokenomics around specific coins and all that yada yada. But overall, the VC coin bad meta is kind of done with, as many are ripping face. New token launches are seemingly bullish again. See Hyperliquid, Zion, and movement soon. Memes have taken a backseat to utility, which we have covered, guys. AI coins are going really crazy. Back to utility coins with fundamentals for now. And he says for now because, guys, altcoins and rotations happen very, very quickly, and that's why keeping up with day-to-day content, which I drop on this YouTube channel, is super, super key, just so you can see the sentiment changes and everything like that and be aware about it. DeFi is very much on again, led by speculation. In bull cycles, DeFi flywheels are spinning. Everything is accelerating, impossible to keep up with all the trends and sectors. Need to be selective with where you focus your attention. Just a few things I've been seeing shifts as of late, more to come. So guys, right now is very key. That last point that he says is very, very key. Everything is accelerating, impossible to keep up with all the trends and sectors. Need to be selective with where you put your focus on. And right now, guys, it's mainly AI and memes. Right now I'm really focused on AI utility, gaming with AI, just because I know that that is a sector that has not been getting the light that it deserves. But guys, moving forward into more alpha that you guys need. On-chain demand for Bitcoin is at an all-time high. So if we look, guys, from Crypto Quant, which is a great account, I recommend seeing, basic information, good charts from Bitcoin, previous cycles, and much more. Bitcoin retail investors demand is surging. The 30-day demand change from retail investors has just reached its highest level since 2020, as retail investors appear increasingly interested in Bitcoin. And guys, I've been talking about it. I work a 9-to-5 job while doing my crypto journey, documenting my journey, trying to make a whole bunch of money. But everyone at my job is starting to talk about Bitcoin. A few months ago, one person was talking about it. Now a handful, and a few weeks ago was a handful, and now everyone is starting to talk about it, talking about XRP and talking about multiple other things. So right now, guys, retail investors around Bitcoin, the demand is getting really crazy, which is showing that, overall Bitcoin is at an all-time high in sentiments. Right now, Bitcoin is on track for more gains in 2025. 10 reasons as to why. He talked about pretty much specific data points based off of the previous cycles, time-based, macro, demand side, and on-chain. And he goes on to pretty much show the specific charts in each of those specific sectors. I think these are some great charts to look at, but nothing too much, guys. I think it's a little bit of filler. At the end of the day, we need to keep up with the day-to-day action to really determine where we're going for Bitcoin. He goes on to say that retail is finally coming back. The search for traffic, the DeFi investor says, for altcoins is getting close to new all-time highs. Our exit liquidity is coming back. So guys, people like us that are already keeping up with the markets, and even new retail investors that are jumping into the space, if you guys are new, congratulations. You're keeping up with information that you need to know and be aware of so that you can position yourself. Right now, retail is starting to pour in, and whenever they pour in, our gains are going to start to shoot up parabolically. He goes into a great chart, a great post talking about how to lose money in the bull market, avoid these mistakes, a post by Minty. So jumping into it, how to lose money in the bull market. Being spread too thin. In bull markets, it's easy to lose sight of what made you money in the first place. Instead of chasing every single narrative, focus on your strengths and don't ape into every small opportunity you see. That's why in this channel, guys, we focus on mainly AI coins, AI and meme coins. If you've been positioned into those coins, you have been seeing some massive gains in this 2024 crypto bull cycle. Right now, I'm very positioned into AI utility and gaming because that is where the shift is taking place. Not taking profits, guys. This is really key. People keep stressing the importance of profit taking in a bear market, but once the bull market comes around, your feed tells you to hold. Nobody knows how price is going to go. If you have made money that can change your life, use it. So guys, someone like me, I'm willing to hold for the long game just because I want higher X's. But if you're not taking profits, you are not playing this game correctly. You need to be able to, take that risk off the table so that you're winning the game. Neglecting risk management. This jumps into not taking profits. It's easy to get complacent on risk management in the bull market. Many people never rotate their profits out of crypto and instead chase higher risk profiles through altcoins. They size more and are willing to take deeper losses because they are still up. And right now, guys, that's kind of who I am right now, but I keep up with the day-to-day action. I have already made multiple rotations throughout this crypto bull cycle, which I've shown on this YouTube channel. You guys should really go check out the rest of the content and overall, guys, you know, the rotations that I have done. But this is really key, guys, neglecting that risk management and not rotating from winners to losers. It's easy to get into the mindset of selling a good position, high to rotate into other projects. The truth is that the most amount of money is made in a few trades, which that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm betting on the future on a few specific key coins, and I'm not, you know, jumping out of the winners into losers. I'm just focusing on the winners, and you need to as well. FOMO. It's one thing to say avoid FOMO, but actually doing so is easier said than done. And that's really key, guys. We can jump more into that, but FOMO is really key. There's always opportunities showing themselves, presenting themselves, and everybody wants to jump on that next big 100x. But if you're so focused on everything that you missed, you're never going to be focused on the future. And whenever you position yourself correctly and just go where the spotlight isn't, once the spotlight shines on that, guys, that fear of missing out is avoided, and most people are going to start to hone in on the great success once you start to double down and avoid that. Overall, lack of patience, guys. This is a big one. Me, guys, I've been patient on this YouTube channel with multiple coins. People have told me to sell throughout my whole journey, but I have been patient. I understand that rotations take place. You need to understand that, especially if you have conviction plays. This is a big one. Sometimes traders take time to play out. Give a trade some time to breathe. Being impatient can lead to cutting plays early and cutting your trade idea in the first place. So overall, guys, don't do that. Overthinking, the more complicated your trading process is, the harder it becomes to execute, especially in bull markets. It's important to find a balance between overthinking trades and aping into projects without any thought. And that's why, guys, I have a long-term portfolio and a short-term portfolio. You really need to understand that. Having a long-term portfolio, betting on winners, allocating, dollar cost averaging, and just waiting until altcoins actually get the liquidity. And then if you still want to make plays on a day-to-day, understand, or even swing trade on a weekly basis, understand those losses and understand your risk management to make sure you're not overthinking and over trading, which leads us into the second one. The more you trade, the more you erode your edge. So be careful, guys, with over trading, especially once you get into Solana, meme coins, and multiple other things. It gets really crazy. Overconfidence and aggression. The habits that make you money in a bull market are also the habits that betray you once the trend changes. Good traders know when to change their mindset when the market shifts. There is a time to play aggressively, and there is a time to play offensively. Defensively and aggressively. Overall, guys, though, you guys need to understand, you know, those specific mistakes and how to avoid losing money in the crypto markets. He jumps into a few other specific points about AI agents that I don't think are too key, which obviously AI agents are going to be really explosive in this bull market. You guys really need to see that. But overall, if you aren't aware, I'm sure a lot of y'all are aware of that if you've already been in the cycle. Jumping into, you know, how Bitcoin and everything, the retracements and explosiveness around it. Instead of trying to time a 5% pullback on Bitcoin, this is a much better use of your time. Find alts breaking out of sideways accumulation patterns. Identify ones with the best fundamental catalyst, likelihood for increased attention. Buy them, wait to the flips, and then sell. And this just ties in back to his, you know, point as to don't try and time the market. Position yourself in asymmetrical opportunities, and that's what we've been doing on this YouTube channel, guys. If you looked at any of the coins that I've been talking about in my crypto portfolio, any coin that I talk about on this YouTube channel, I invest in, and if I don't invest in it, I'm planning on investing in it. But overall, guys, I have, you know, been dollar cost averaging into specific plays that I deem as, you know, undervalued coins that I know are going to start to get a lot of attention from specific investors. And if you've been positioning yourself like that, you are up significantly, like I am, over 3 to 4x on my initial investment in my portfolio. This goes into the last post that I want to give you guys. And overall, the main objective of this is the Great Bull Market Guide. The fear of this being the last cycle, plus uncertainty of how long the good time will last, plus social pressure from underperforming others. A deadly trio that's wrecked decision making for many. And he goes on to say all of these different recommendations as to how to avoid all the mistakes that take place and how to navigate in the markets. Downstream effects, recommendations, narrow your focus on what you want to focus on, guys. on those key conviction plays, like how I said, to understand your approach, investing, trading. We talked about that in multiple other videos. Understand if you're an investor and understand if you're a trader. I play both games. That's why I have a long-term portfolio and a short-term portfolio. Stick to your plan. Like how I said, I'm sticking to AI, gaming, and meme right now. And don't nuke your positions by trying to jump out and do all these different things. Know yourself. Know exactly what you want to do. Know your weaknesses. Know your risk management, because it's really going to make a difference between making those huge X's and a small X. If you don't have big risk management, guys, stick to more conservative plays. Understand who you are. 5, continuous improvement. Keep on learning, guys. On this YouTube channel, I do day-to-day content to keep us updated with everything we need to know. Sentiment, the mistakes that I make, and also the success, and just overall keeping it to the T. And then 6, don't play alone. I think at the end of the day, guys, keeping a perspective. Me and my brothers are really into crypto. I talk to, you know, people at my job, they're really into crypto. I have key conversations with big people in the space. So I'm just continuously improving my knowledge on the space and overall learning more about what's going on. But guys, overall, that's the great alpha that I wanted to share with you today. There's a lot of different sentiment as to what's going to be taking place in the crypto markets right now. Everyone doesn't really know. No one knows what is going to be happening. Everyone just gathers the perspectives that has currently happened, the narratives that are taking off, previous cycle, you know, price action, and then from there coming to a conclusion of what's going on. Everybody is doing that. Some people do much more deeper analysis, others not so much. Me, I like to get a great compiled, you know, information from multiple different people. Right now, I saw a great thread from Miles Dutcher from a lot of great profiles, and this is giving you a perspective as to what's going on in the markets, and also previous price action, and what is, you know, potentially going to be taking place, and how you can position yourself. Right now, it's really key to keep up with day-to-day information, guys. On X is going to be the best place where you can find that information, and keeping up with people like me, you know, sharing the day-to-day of what's going on, specific altcoins I'm investing in, talking about the sentiment around a lot of different influencers, the price action around Bitcoin, altcoin specific indicators that you need to be focusing on, and then just compiling it into videos. This one's a little bit longer, but into hopefully 10 to 20 minute videos to give you guys exactly what you need. I know there's a lot of information, and right now you need to be able to position yourself, especially with a lot of people coming into the crypto markets. You want to be able to get there before everyone else. But if you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since 2023, overall showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on specific indicators and charts around Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also the total 2 charts and more in-depth indicators that you need to be aware of. I know if you're a beginner, it kind of gets complicated, so I like to make it quick and concise and not, you know, super long, just so you have an understanding of the day-to-day and what you need to do to position yourself correctly. Right now, there's a lot of different shifts, and you really need to be aware of what's going on. Utility is getting the spotlight, which is why most of my positions are mainly in AI, gaming, in utility coins, but I also have meme coin positions, and I plan on allocating a ton more money, guys, into multiple other coins, and I'm going to be sharing that all on this YouTube channel, so be sure to check out the rest of the content. We're getting really close to getting monetized. I appreciate all the support you guys show me on this YouTube channel. We're really picking up steam, especially with new people jumping into the markets. I want to be able to keep you guys updated, show you guys how you can be profitable, and show you guys how someone like me is making that profit and going to keep on doing it. So overall, guys, keep up with everything that's going on. Any recommendations, suggestions, anything, drop them down below. Drop me a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.